You ready?
Mhm.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Two Sisters, A Different Point of View, the podcast where me and my sister Angie talk about any and everything under the sun. I am your host, Nikki. Oh, but I already said your name. So I'm joined by my sister, Angie.
Wrong way.
See, okay, I'm gonna start over. But when I was editing the other video and I was pointing at you,
Mhm.
looks like I'm pointing at you now.
Mhm.
It showed me pointing the other way.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. I had to put the words on there saying I was wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm wrong then.
So now you point at me, which see you point at the opposite side over here.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay.
But it
'Cause
looks
some
like you pointing at me on your side.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna start over.
You're gonna start over.
Yeah, it's make it easier.
Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Two Sisters, A Different Point of View, the show where me and my sister talk about any and everything under the sun. I am your host, Nikki, and I am joined by my sister and co host.
Angie.
All right, so let's get started. Um, First off, let me ask you, I mean, you have children, right?
Yes.
I do. And most parents, they'll do anything for their kids, right?
Mhm.
As long as they're good children, you want to give them everything they want and all that, as long as they're good.
Mhm.
Well, I came across this article. This man stole a playground slide and mounted it to his child's bedroom.
Say what? Okay. I do try to do everything that's legal.
Right. I'm not doing nothing that's gonna get me in jail. But
Right.
um, it says even fun crime is still crime. During the final month of 2020, a slide from a public playground in Washington state mysteriously vanished. Local police finally located it in a place that was both shocking and also not that surprising. Apparently, the police was looking for missing catalytic converters. Yeah, and so they were in the neighborhood doing that. I don't know why how they knew this man had them, because turns out he had those too. But while
Oh,
they were searching his home, for that, that's when they found the missing playground slide. I just thought that was funny.
that's idiotic.
Yeah. That was not someone of the melanin persuasion.
Mm-mm-mm.
With some lack of melanin. Yeah.
That's crazy.
We don't we tend not to do stuff like that. And actually, speaking of lack of melanin, did you hear about Stacey Dash?
Um, Only when you told me about it the other day. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it in the news or anything, but I did ask Anthony
Yes,
about it. He said that he had heard something about it.
yeah, I haven't really heard anything besides this article. I just happened to see things like Stacey wants to be invited back to the cookout. This article I found, it says Stacey Dash wants to be invited back to the cookout. She says, I made a lot of mistakes.
Mm.
Um, Let me see. When I
Do
was
she acknowledge her mistakes that she made?
That's what the article was talking about. Apparently, it's like she alluded to making mistakes, but she didn't specify what she did or said or anything. And this article also points out that she went to, like, she didn't go to Essence magazine or Ebony magazine, something
Mm,
Black people look at. She went
mm.
to some other magazine that to tell, I guess, her story.
What their white people or white women look at.
Right. It's not something that I want to say it was a I'm trying to find it because I don't want to say the wrong thing. No, they saying all the stuff she did too. She dismissed Black History Month as insignificant, called rape victims bad girls who like to be naughty,
What?
openly supported Paula Dean's anti-Black racism, disrespected Obama.
Anthony said that since the Trump train ain't moving anymore, that's why she trying to be quote unquote black back with Black people.
Right. Her and what's the other Black woman? Omarosa.
Omarosa.
Omarosa. Yeah. And
So did she say she was sorry for all of that, or she just kind of made a general
It
blanket
was a
statement?
general apology. She didn't say anything specific. The person who wrote this article, they're the ones who are listing all the stuff she did, disrespecting Auntie Maxine Waters, downplaying slavery.
So she probably don't even know what she said that was, offensive.
Just know that, we don't really mess with her like that. That's
Right, right.
I should have outlined where it said what magazine she actually went to with this, but because I can't find it right now. Oh, she went to the British press.
The British press.
Right. So apparently she wasn't expecting us to see the apology anyway. So
Cause she knew people was gonna drag her for that.
Mhm. So you're not buying it?
Mm, I can't. No, not really. Cause especially if she don't even reach out to Black publications or the Black media, the Black press.
Right.
How sincere is she?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not buying it either. I'm trying to think when was I last even a fan of hers anyway.
Was I ever a fan?
That's what I was thinking. Was I ever? I remember seeing her in Kanye West video.
Oh, she was in his video? Cause I knew she was in a couple of movies back in the day.
What movie she was in, but yeah, she was in Kanye West video. What song was that? Something about naming their daughter Alexis and
Mm-hmm.
that song. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Angie. Oh, don't make me look it up. Oh, all falls down.
Oh,
You remember that song?
yeah.
Yep, she was in that. That's really the only thing I remember her being in.
I didn't know she was in there.
Yep. Yep. She sure was. All right.
And then
Next,
she probably trying to just be relevant again.
I know. I feel like we're gonna be hearing from Omarosa next.
Right. So she got fired.
But that also brings me to Kirk Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually play the little snippet of phone call that I
Even
heard.
with the cursing.
Yeah, because first when I saw it or when I read about it, I think it was on Facebook, and they were saying that he said he was gonna put his foot up his son's ASS. I'm thinking, okay, he told his son that that don't sound that bad, you know. Since his son is 32. But then I listened to the video. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm about to play it. Let me make sure.
Okay.
Up a piece of paper. Okay, if you think I'm ready to let me say it like this. When your bitch ass starts you need to get your any motherfucking damn way. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the fuck up. I'm old. I did it.
Is that it?
I'll break your neck. Is that a threat? A piece of paper.
Start it over.
Okay, if you think I'm ready to let me say it like this. When your bitch ass starts you need to get your any motherfucking ass. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the fuck up. I did it.
Mm. It was hard to kind of really make out.
What he was saying, it is, and it's not just because I was holding up to the phone, because I had to listen to it a few times to be able to comprehend what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard some BITCHASS's and MF and breaking MF and necks and stuff, and,
Wow.
and I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, why is he talking to his child like that? You know,
Mm.
and then I found out that the child in question is 32. And I was like, so basically it was two men going at each other.
Basically.
I'm like, what? Because people was talking about cancel him, don't cancel him. That wouldn't make me cancel him. I guess as a Christian, people feel like he shouldn't be using that type of language, which, okay,
Mhm.
I can get that. But it still wouldn't make me cancel him. Because
Yeah,
why would his son even put that out like that?
right. It's like he purposely set him, like he was trying to set him up
Mm,
and it triggered him. He probably said something that he knew would trigger Kirk Franklin to even go off like that.
right.
And then he taping it. Why you taping it?
Exactly.
Mhm.
And
Because they talking about Kirk Franklin was, yeah, he shouldn't have said and talked like that and all that. But his son shouldn't have did what he did. What did his son do? Because it's almost like you catch the conversation in the middle or something. You don't get the full context of what they're even talking about.
right. And this son is not a little 10-year-old boy that needs some protection from people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
32.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. That's
Because if it's all like that, why you even talking to him? Don't talk to your daddy.
exactly.
Talk
You old
to a
enough
grown
to cut him
man.
off. If he that
Mhm.
toxic, you feel like he that toxic to you, you can just cut him off.
Right.
Because I've also been seeing stuff like people posting like y'all act like y'all ain't never cussed y'all kids out and all this stuff. And I'm like,
I never
no,
cuss
let's
my
not
children.
exactly. Let's not try to normalize that.
Yeah.
You should not be talking to your children that way. I don't like it when people do that. Just because you don't think he was, completely in the wrong or you haven't lost respect for him or anything, don't try and make it seem like he was,
Mm-hmm.
that's okay.
Because my thing is, it's not okay. Even if that wasn't a father-son relationship, it's still not okay for you to be talking like that,
Right.
to
And I'm
each other.
and they like, y'all parents cussed y'all out too. No, they did
Right. Right.
normal. I don't like,
I agree with that.
yeah, but hopefully, I don't know. all the therapy. That's what they need.
Right, both of them,
Right.
not just one or the other.
Hmm. They both need therapy. Everybody can benefit from some therapy, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So speaking of Kirk Franklin, trying to work on my transitions.
Right, you be like going all out the
I know. I'd be all over the place. But the Grammys, I did get a chance. I didn't watch the Grammys, but I did get a chance to look at some of the performances.
hmm
Unless I missed something, I'm gonna have to say my favorite one was Lil Baby. You watched it, didn't you?
Not from the very beginning, but I did see his performance.
Did you like his?
It was okay. I mean, I don't like that style of rapping, but as far as the message and stuff, I thought
Mm,
it was okay.
that was really good to me.
I think my favorite performance was probably Bruno Mars.
Oh, yep, I was gonna say that next. I only
And
said
then
Lil Baby because of the message, but
yeah.
yeah, Bruno
And
Mars.
then I was thinking, as far as like that message, I mean, it kind of almost seemed out of place to me at the Grammys because,
You talking about Lil Baby?
yeah,
You thought it was out of place?
to be at the Grammys, because I'm like, who's gonna take that message, you know, and what they gonna do with it? Because who's watching the Grammys? I guess that's my point. Because what rich white folks, they probably feel like because they saw it that they contributed to
That
the
they
Black Power movement because they sat there and watched it. I'm not saying it was bad or anything. I'm just saying, as far as his target audience, I don't think.
I don't know. So I liked it. I think it was. I think any place, I guess, is the appropriate place to put out whatever message you got.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
Yeah,
your message is, being a freak in the bedroom.
like Megan or whatever her name is.
Cardi B and Meg Stallion.
Oh wait, I didn't finish what my favorite performances. So it was Bruno Mars,
Mhm.
and I like that lady Brittany Howard. I think that's her name.
Oh, I don't think I didn't see hers.
She sang on the tribute part, when they do the part where people had died and stuff. And she was the overweight woman who sung with the piano player.
I didn't
You
see.
didn't see
I saw some kind of part of a tribute where Bruno Mars was singing,
Little Richard?
yeah, Little Richard.
Yeah, she was a part of that. She sung like after him. I
Oh,
sent you the link. You didn't look at it.
tribute, because that's all I saw. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch the full clip of the tribute.
Okay, that's when they were showing like images of the different people who had died and
Huh.
stuff.
Who all did they?
And then every now and then they would have like a live performance, like Lionel Richie. He sung a Kenny Rogers song.
Yeah. So who all was included? Who had passed away? Who all was in that?
Um, they did the guy from what's his name, Prince Marky D from
Mm.
the Fat Boys.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was a part of that. Of course, Little Richard. I can't remember everybody. Oh, the lady who was on the Supremes, Mary Wilson. I think that's her name. She was a part of that. It was a lot of people. Of course, it was like white people that was on there. People who were composers and writers, not just singers. So
Mm.
I thought that whole tribute part was nice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up so I can see the whole thing. I did see Jay-Z's hair.
Who didn't see Jay Z's hair?
I liked it though. It looked like wicks. You know what wicks are?
Mm-mm.
Real thick locks. From what I be reading, they say it's something that maybe it originated in Florida or it's something that people in Florida do. They have thick, uh, really thick locks all over their head.
Mm-hmm.
It don't be very many, because they so thick.
Hmm.
I like his hair.
So that didn't originate in Africa or like one of the islands or something?
I don't know. I haven't read a lot
It
about it.
could
Just
have, because I think a lot of islanders live in Florida.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Just that's just from what I've read on the lock pages that I'm on Facebook. They be talking
Mm-hmm.
about wicks, and they always say it's from Florida. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know if it came from somewhere else, because I'm pretty sure it probably did.
Hmm.
Probably originated from
Probably,
somewhere else. Yeah.
but I liked it.
I mean, he's his own guy, so I'm not mad at him or anything. I just wouldn't wear my hair like that. But if that's what he want to do, more power to him. I
Right,
think you had told me before that he kind of breaks that idea of what a billionaire should look like.
right. I liked
Which
it.
I think just being a black man, being a billionaire is breaking the mold. But he kind of add like extra steps to that.
Too many of them.
Huh?
I said that's true because I don't think it's too many of them.
Right.
Yeah,
And he's kind of add his own flavor too on top of that.
yeah. I like Trevor Noah's hair too.
Oh yeah. I like his hair better than I like Jay-Z's, I think. It looked even though it was like an afro kind of thing, it looked more tamed.
Yeah. Why we gotta tame our hair though?
You don't have to tame it to white people standards, but I think it should still look neat. That's just my opinion.
Neat to me.
Huh?
Jay Z's hair looked neat to me. It looked like each piece was, you know,
Hmm.
right where it was meant to be.
But that's what I mean. I just don't care for it, but that's him. I wouldn't say anything bad about it, you know, in a public forum like on social media.
Oh, and did you know Blue Ivy got a Grammy?
Oh, I didn't know until Beyonce said it. What
Uh,
she get a Grammy for?
you were gonna ask that. That's why I was picking up my phone so I could Google.
Because I actually meant to look that up myself when she said it.
Brown skinned girl.
Oh,
Yep.
what did she do in that song? Isn't that Beyonce song?
But you don't hear the little girl voice.
Hmm. She the only little girl in the song?
I believe so. And she I want to say she was in the video, from the Lion King thing that Beyonce.
Yeah.
Wait, was that?
Isn't that song? Isn't that song in the Lion King?
Yeah, is that the name of the video that Beyonce
The
did?
whole, yeah. I think it is the Lion King.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, I was just wondering what she did to deserve a Grammy. That's all. Besides being Beyonce's daughter.
Brown skin girl. That's what she did.
Because if that's the case, everybody should have got a Grammy then.
Jay. And it says that she's actually the second youngest winner ever. I didn't know
Who's
they.
the first? Who's the youngest?
Why you be asking all these questions, Angie?
You know I'm ass, Nikki.
Oh, it's right here though. Thank goodness. Leah Peasaw of the Peasaw sisters is the youngest Grammy nominee and winner in history.
Mm.
And that's from the UK news. So maybe they're, do that mean they not from here? Because I never heard that. Now we got to see who she is.
Well, I was done after that, but
So funny.
the Grammys not what they used to be because it don't seem like you got to have much talent. Seem like it's more about record sales and stuff.
Yeah. Because I guess Meg the Stallion won, got Grammys over. Lil Baby, and somebody else. And people was talking about that because his song,
Oh,
got a message and stuff, and she rapping about,
sex.
yeah, they say sex sells, but yeah, I did read some stuff about that.
Mhm.
I like her, and I like Cardi B too, but that performance, I remember watching the Grammys, all of us at home in the living room watching
Mhm.
the Grammys and stuff when we were little. Can't watch that with your kids.
No, not at all.
Like, man, that's
And
all.
I think some of those artists, I mean, they might be cool as people and stuff, but I think they over sexualize themselves or allow themselves to be over sexualized,
Yeah,
and you know, I don't think that's good.
I think it's a fine line because people want to say, like how women are, like we have to take control of our sexuality and all that stuff, and then so they want to put songs like WAP and all this other Meg the Stallion songs and stuff like that, and they want to say that it's showing how proud you are, of your body and all this and that, and you sexy and all this and that.
Hmm.
But to me, that's not what sexy is.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like when men do it, it's almost like they want to say it's okay because women are doing it,
Hmm.
and I don't like that.
And then why is it that your body is the only thing that could be sexy about yourself? How come your mind can't be sexy? Your intellect can't be sexy?
Yeah,
You know, even like your voice, other things. Why it have to be your breast and your backside and your vagina? Why that's the only sexy parts about a woman?
right. And then we don't want to be sexualized by men.
Right, but we gonna do it to ourselves.
Yeah, and we throwing that out there.
Yeah, it might not be fair and all that, but that's what it is. That's how it is right now. So,
Mhm.
and then even with this whole like the Me Too movement, I know I'm kind of going off topic a little bit, but like you say, it's a fine line because we want to seem like we could do anything we want, but then don't want men to react a certain way. But if you do that, men are going to react a certain way. So
Yep.
I was looking at, and this. I'm finished after this. I was looking at this episode of Law and Order SVU, and it's with this reporter. She was a sports journalist, so she was in the locker room with this male, of course, baseball team, and they in there, with towels around themselves, no shirts on, and she the only woman. And I'm like, huh?
Why was she in there?
Because she's a sports journalist. So she was in there reporting on them winning this game. And I'm like, why would you? And I know that they have women um, reporting on male, you know, athletes and stuff. And I think they might have them in the locker rooms. But it's like, why women could be in the male locker room, but they won't have a male journalist in the female locker room with women running around naked and stuff. Not saying that they should, but why would a woman? Why is it okay for a woman to do it?
Huh. I never thought about that. Are you sure they don't let men go into women's?
I'm pretty sure, but I have to find out for sure.
Hmm. That is strange.
I'll find that out. I'll find out for sure. But and it's not like I watch sports like that anyway.
Yeah, me either.
But anyway, we can go on.
All right. I forgot what else I wanted. I wanted to say something else about that, but I can't remember what it was. We was just all everywhere.
I know.
Let's see, what other performances?
Did it have something to do with the Grammys?
I don't know. But I saw Lizzo. Did she perform at all, or did she just or did she
I
just
don't remember her performing. That's the one that's overweight, right?
Mhm.
I don't remember her performing.
Oh, okay. Was that last year that she performed?
Girl, I don't know.
If it was
I think it was last year. I
yeah, that
think
was
it
a
was.
good performance. I liked that.
Because she performed in like bra and her underwear and stuff, right?
Or like a what's that one piece thing that like ballerinas be wearing? I say
Not a tutu.
too. You know that the
Mhm.
one piece. I say
Yeah,
Beyonce wearing it all the time too.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Did she have on one of those, or was it a two piece?
Girl, don't start me.
I liked her performance last year, but I saw her give an award to someone. I think that's about it.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to go check it out. See what else I missed. No, that was pretty much all the topics I had for today. So now I guess we can just go to our section.
What some
Oops.
people commonly call stress.
Okay, stop. Okay. Now I guess we can go to the part, our little positivity corner, or whatever it is today. Um, I always go to Ayala. You had said you were gonna look up some by Sister Ava Muhammad.
Yeah, and of course I forgot.
Well, I'm just
So
one randomly. This is from Ayala's page. It says, within you there is the courage, drive, and power to inspire others to live better, be better, and do more. That's pretty much it. Oh, here's another one. Choose to love yourself. Never again settle for anything less than the best.
mm, I
Mm,
like that. Choose to love yourself.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I'm choosing. Oh, and my shirt says love.
Yes.
It
And
all-
I'm in the Nation of Islam in my garment, and we represent Black love. Ah,
I said, so it all comes together.
yeah, it does.
Well, that has been another episode of Two Sisters, a Different Point of View. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Please like, share, subscribe to
Hmm.
the channel. And I have been Nikki, and
And I'm Angie.
we will see you guys next week.
All right. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.